Imagine discovering that the woman you loved, the woman you built a life with, had been hiding a betrayal so deep it could shatter your entire world. And the person who helped reveal it was the last man you'd expect. That's exactly what happened to me. My wife had passed on, but her secrets, they stayed behind. Let me take you back to how it all began. A few years ago,
Please support us by subscribing to our channel. It costs absolutely nothing to subscribe. Thank you.
I lost my job. It wasn't my fault, but when the money laundering scandal rocked my workplace, my entire unit, including me, got laid off. My wife, Amma, and I were devastated. I had some savings left, and with our business selling rice and beans, we decided to invest more into it. We expanded, hoping to build something strong enough to carry us through tough times. Despite the challenges, we moved to a new neighborhood. We were trying to find a good church when we stumbled upon one not far from our home. The service was beautiful and we decided to worship there regularly. On the third Sunday, something strange happened. The pastor called me out during service and said I'd get a job by the end of the week. I wasn't sure what to think, but I said amen and went back to my family. Surprisingly, by Saturday, I got a call for a job offer. I was to go to South Africa for a 3-month training, and after that, I would start working back home in Nigeria. Things were finally looking up. When I came back after my training, life was good again. I had a steady job and we were deeply committed to the church. By this time, Amma had become very active in the choir and prayer group. She was fully dedicated to the things of God and I admired her commitment. I supported her dreams and made sure her business was growing. Life for once felt like it was going smoothly. But life can hit you hard just when things seem perfect. One day, Amma was involved in a terrible accident. I rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. She didn't make it. The woman I loved, the mother of my children, was gone. My world fell apart. I took the kids to her homeland in Ghana to bury her and spend months there grieving. When I returned to Nigeria, I had to leave the children with her family because I couldn't manage my work and care for them at the same time. But fate wasn't done with me yet. A few months later, my youngest son fell seriously ill. He wasn't responding to treatment and the doctor suggested a blood transfusion. Without thinking, I volunteered my blood. But when they tested me, they said I wasn't a match. Confused, I insisted that I was his father. After all, Amma and I both had blood type A. But my son, he was O positive. I didn't know what to think, but I pushed it aside. My son needed help and that was my priority. Luckily, Amma's sister-in-law was a match and the transfusion went ahead. After he recovered, I couldn't shake the doubt in my mind. I decided to get a DNA test for both of my sons. The results hit me like a punch in the gut. Only my first son was mine. The second child, the boy I had raised with love, wasn't mine at all. I felt my world shatter. The betrayal was too much to hear. The woman I had been faithful to, the woman I gave everything to, had cheated on me. But the worst part, she took this secret to the grave. In my grief and confusion, I turned to the church for comfort. I went to see the pastor after service one Sunday, hoping to find some solace. I started pouring my heart out, telling him about my wife's betrayal, about the son who wasn't mine. And then the pastor interrupted me. "Please, Godwin, lower your voice. I can explain." Explain? My heart pounded. It was a long time ago. She and I had a thing before you came into the picture. I didn't know the boy was mine until she told me a year ago. She was the one who convinced you to move here so she could be closer to me. I felt my world crumbling as he spoke. The pastor, the man who gave me that prophecy about my job, was my wife's lover. He had even used his influence to get me the job in South Africa. All because of her. Now I stand here broken. My wife is gone, but her secrets have left me shattered. Where do I go from here? How do I move on, knowing the people I trusted the most were the ones who destroyed me? Please leave a comment below if you have any advice for me. Also, like, share and subscribe to this channel for more folk tales and confession stories. Thank you.